Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. We thank you for your questions for Ali Moreno and Ian Darke joining us for the latest. Ali, we'll start with you from Darke FC.
Are you going to ask Ian where he is? Or, huh? That's not his usual shot. Where are you, Ian?
Where am I? Oh, sorry. I'm in Spain. I'm waiting for Real Madrid's game against Celta Vigo. So I'm just taking a little break down here in the south of Spain before that, even playing the odd game of golf. And I wish you were here, Ali, to have a game with me, because you'd give me a real hammering the way I've been playing.
I don't believe him.
See, south of Spain. I tell you, look at him. I knew there was a glow to him. There is a little glow to him. Yeah,
it is
a little
quite
tan
sunny.
going on.
It's quite sunny.
Yeah,
Sunny
it looks a
Spain.
little bit gloomy where you are there.
Yeah, well, it's late at night here, you know. It's almost early morning, in fact.
It's not late at night in Spain. The night's just beginning in Spain. Remember, everything starts after 10 p.m.
Dedication to the cause.
I like it. All right, Ali, is Diego Maradona in the '86 World Cup the highest level a player has ever reached?
Yes. Yes, and I know there may be others, but that was sort of the picture of what you would want to see from the best player in the world, in the prime of his career, in the biggest stage possible, delivering those sort of performances. Yes.
Okay, well, that was pretty emphatic, yes?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Stephen asks, Ian, is there such a thing as anti-American sentiment in the UK regarding the failed Super League as well as disastrous ownerships of the Glazers and Cronkies?
I don't think so. I don't think it's an anti-American sentiment. I think it's just a sentiment against the Super League, because I think everybody was wondering what would happen to all the domestic leagues around Europe. They would become like second-class citizens if the Super League started. So that's what that opposition was about, not an anti-American thing. Maybe anti-corporate investors taking over football clubs without enough real feel and love for the game, yes.
Another yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, let's see. This is not a yes or no one next.
Okay.
All right. Ale, what do you think Real Madrid and Barca can do to be at their best and to dominate world football like before?
Well, there are so many layers to this question, but the first thing that you have to do, both clubs, make sure you sort out your financial situation. See, when Barcelona and Real Madrid were on top of the world, part of the reason is because they had a whole lot of money. And they were investing this money in the correct players. And they were making the correct decisions. And they were also bringing players from within. Now they're no longer bringing players from within the way that they once did. The money's going out to the wrong players. And then the wrong players who they've invested money on, they clearly do not perform the way that they were expected to do it. And so therefore you have failure after failure after failure. And yet, if you consider Real Madrid, let's put Barcelona to the side for a second. If you consider Real Madrid, it was just a couple of years ago that they were winning Champions League. So they're not too far off. They just have to make sure that they're not trending in the wrong direction and they're able to kind of get themselves going where they need to be. And that's at the very, very, very top of Europe.
All right. Oh, any way to get your question into this show is by calling yourself what this next person has. K. Murray, #1 fan.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Yep. We'll definitely put your question on Extra Time.
And
with
that's all it takes?
That's all it takes.
It's amazing what your mum will do, isn't it?
What about our sifting process where we go through the questions and really get to the ones that...
It's that easy.
Oh, come on.
It's for you, though, Ian.
I've lost faith in the system.
Which players in the Manchester United squad will gain a lot from Cristiano Ronaldo's signings, and which ones will lose out?
Well, I mean, this is the problem. What is the team going to be with Cristiano Ronaldo in it? He's going to play up top in a kind of number 9 role, even though he'll be wearing his famous number 7 shirt. I think everybody around the club will develop, his winning mentality. This guy is a winner wherever he's been. He's got goals wherever he's been. and he's still the ultimate professional. I think that will spread and be good for everybody. But there will be losers because you just cannot fit all those attackers into the team. So maybe somebody like Marcus Rashford, maybe Mason Greenwood will be losers because they're going to get a bit less game time, because where does everybody play? Cavani as well. How much game time is he going to get with Cristiano Ronaldo around? So those are all problems for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to solve, and it'll be fascinating to see how he does that.
Who takes the free kicks, Ale?
Ronaldo. I mean, Ronaldo, and then he'll hit it to the wall about 7 times in a row, and then the 8th time, you know who's going to take the free kick? Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, Ale, what are the chances of Atletico winning La Liga this season?
60%. I would say they're the team with the least amount of questions, and yet they also are the team with their way of playing. Their margin of error is so small. You can't win every game 1-0, 2-1. It can't just be 1-goal games every weekend, because that wears a team out. It wears the players out. And it seemed like it was wearing them out last season up until they found a resurgence of some sort. So I really think that Atletico Madrid would seem to be the favorites, but Barcelona and Real Madrid will create problems, certainly.
Next up, Jamie Tartar, someone who's a Ted Lasso fan. Ian, which stadium do you find it most, or did you find it most difficult to commentate in?
There's no question about that whatsoever. The Rose Bowl at Pasadena. 1994 World Cup. It's a very shallow bowl, and you're probably 100 yards from the near touchline, or it felt like that. It's the only game I've ever commentated on. It was Romania and Colombia, using binoculars held up to my eyes, because that was the only way I could see the little matchstick men of the players down there on the pitch. Wasn't easy.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.